Welcome to the A Expert Podcast. You're tuned into the deep dive. This is where we take, those complex topics, break them down, and give you the essential nuggets you need to be truly well informed. Today, our mission is to really explore the significant shifts happening right now in Google Ads audience targeting. If you're running a business online, or honestly, even if you're just curious about how digital advertising keeps evolving, this conversation is pretty critical. And for these insights, we're drawing heavily from the expertise of Aid Expert. They're a Los Angeles-based online marketing and web development agency. They've got a decade of experience transforming businesses online, serving clients in areas like Woodland Hills, Calabasas, Encino, Burbank, Van Nuys, well, all around LA, really. Digital advertising is always changing, right? And Google Ads is definitely at the forefront, especially in how we reach the right people. Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Why is audience targeting changing so significantly in Google Ads, especially as we look towards 2025? And maybe more importantly, what does it actually mean for anyone trying to connect with their audience online? It feels like more than just an update.
It really is. It's a pivotal question. Google has, well, fundamentally reshaped its whole platform.
Yeah.
The goal is to zero in on users and deliver advertising that feels genuinely tailored. It's not just a tweak. It's definitely a strategic pivot. And it's powered by, smarter technology and a much richer pool of data. The old ways, just casting a wide net with basic demographics like age or gender, that's quickly becoming a thing of the past.
Okay, so less about broad strokes.
Exactly. What's really fascinating is how Google is now using these, let's call them smarter ways, to understand individuals. We're talking about diving deep into search queries, sure, but also the specific websites people visit. And here's where it gets really powerful, even some offline actions that can be linked back to online behavior.
Offline actions, how does that work?
Well, imagine someone searching for kitchen remodel ideas online, right? Then maybe later they physically visit a tile store. Google's AI is getting better at potentially connecting those dots. It's this multidimensional approach, and it provides vastly more useful, granular information for advertisers. It lets you show ads to the right people with the right message at the exact moment they're most receptive or looking for something.
Right, so it's moving beyond just who they are to understanding what they're doing, their intent. That really highlights why understanding these updates isn't just like good practice anymore. It's the competitive edge. If you want your marketing budget to work smarter, not just harder, you've got to grasp these shifts. But let's talk brass tacks. What are the actual tools Google's rolling out that enable this?
Yeah, good question. That's where it gets practical. A really significant player here is the Performance Max campaign type.
Performance Max, right. Heard a lot about that.
You probably have. Think of it as Google's AI maestro for your ad campaigns. It uses artificial intelligence to automate and optimize pretty much everything. So instead of you meticulously setting every single targeting detail across different platforms, Performance Max automatically finds and reaches the best audience for your ads across Google's entire ecosystem. Search, YouTube, Display, Discover, Gmail, Maps, all of it.
Wow. Okay, so it handles the heavy lifting.
A lot of it, yeah. The AI is constantly learning, optimizing bids, rotating creatives, making sure your ads get shown to the most valuable users. It's generally more accurate and efficient than trying to do it all manually. It's about letting the machine learning find the best path to conversions.
That sounds powerful, maybe a bit scary for control freaks.
Maybe a little. But beyond that, we're also seeing much more sophisticated options for custom segments based on interests and behavior. This goes way beyond just broad categories. Advertisers can now build these highly specific custom audiences. It's based on really nuanced user signals, the content they consume, specific keywords they've searched, even the apps they use.
Give me an example.
Okay, so say you sell high-end hiking gear. You could target people who've recently searched for best multi-day backpacks and visited websites reviewing GPS watches.
Okay. Very specific.
Exactly. The benefit is your ads become far more useful and effective because you're reaching users who genuinely match what your business offers with real precision.
Got it. What else?
And then we have life events and customer match. These really push towards personalization. Life events targeting lets you focus on people going through significant moments, moving home, getting married, graduating, starting a business.
Things that often trigger new buying needs.
Precisely. These are moments when people often have new, urgent needs and are ready to make different kinds of purchases. Think of a moving company targeting people searching for new homes.
Makes sense. And customer match.
Customer match is all about leveraging your own first-party data, your goldmine, really. You can securely upload your customer lists like email addresses or phone numbers to Google. Google then matches these with its users, letting you connect directly with your existing customers Or, and this is powerful too, find new prospects who look a lot like your best current customers, those lookalike audiences.
So retargeting your own list, but also finding new people like them.
Exactly. It makes advertising much more personal and highly targeted, building on relationships or finding high-quality new leads based on what already works for you.
Okay, those are some incredibly powerful tools, definitely moving from broad strokes to almost surgical precision. So let's pivot a bit. What does this all mean for your Google Ads strategy? How should businesses actually be adapting? What's the core mindset shift?
The first big adaptation, I'd say, is truly embracing data-driven targeting. That means moving past assumptions, past maybe outdated personas. Instead, you're analyzing actual user behavior to get insights into their intent.
Intent again. That seems to be the key word.
It really is. What they're actively trying to do or find that's far more valuable than just knowing their age bracket. And this approach, it leads to a cascade of benefits. Better engagement because the ads are relevant, higher conversion rates because you're reaching people closer to making a decision, more clicks, more sales.
And better ROI, presumably.
Definitely. It directly improves your return on ad spend. And crucially, helps you allocate your budget way more efficiently. Every dollar works harder.
Okay, so focus on intent data. What's the second adaptation?
Secondly, you really need to lean into personalized ads to boost engagement. And this isn't just, sticking a name in an email subject line. It's crafting ads that genuinely feel personal, ads that match individual needs, preferences, maybe even reference a problem they just searched for.
So making the ad feel like it's speaking directly to them.
Oh, exactly. When an ad does that, it captures attention much better. It creates a stronger connection, maybe even an emotional one. People are then significantly more likely to engage, click the ad, watch the video, visit the site. And over time, that builds trust and loyalty, which again leads to better click-through rates, lower bounce rates. It's just a better experience overall.
Win-win for the advertiser and the user.
Right. And the third point flows from this. These changes are critical for optimizing your demand generation campaigns.
Explain that a bit more. Demand gen.
Yeah, those are the campaigns designed to find and attract potential customers, often before they're actively searching for your specific product type.
Right.
Building awareness, generating interest. With these smarter targeting options, you can now reach users who are actually showing signs of being ready to buy or learn more about a solution like yours. It stops you wasting so much ad budget on audiences who just aren't interested right now.
So getting in front of the right people earlier in their journey.
Precisely. Imagine introducing a new type of software. You need to educate the market. This helps you find the right segment of the market to educate. It streamlines your marketing, concentrates on high-potential leads, improves lead quality, and ultimately boosts your overall advertising success and ROI. It's about efficiency in the funnel.
That makes perfect sense. Efficiency, relevance, better user experience. It all ties together. So let's get practical again. Someone's listening right now, maybe a business owner, a marketing manager, and they want to start implementing this. How do they actually change audience targeting settings in Google Ads? Where do they click?
Okay, yeah. To change your audience targeting, you'll typically go into your specific campaign settings within the Google Ads interface. Pretty straightforward. Then you navigate to the Audiences section for that campaign or ad group. And in there, you'll see the options. You can select those custom segments you might have built based on interests or behaviors. You can target users experiencing specific life events like we talked about. Or you can upload and apply your customer match lists to reach existing customers or those similar audiences.
So the options are right there in the campaign settings.
Exactly. It's about choosing the options that best fit your goals for that specific campaign and focusing your ads on the segments most likely to engage and convert. It's about being deliberate with those settings.
Got it. And as we sort of wrap up this deep dive, if we had to boil it down, what are the absolute biggest takeaways about Google Ads in 2025? The non-negotiables to keep in mind.
I'd say the two biggest are definitely the rise of Performance Max campaigns and that profound emphasis on personalized advertising. Performance Max is that AI-driven cross-network campaign type. It optimizes based on user behavior, search queries, all that real-time data. It's about leveraging Google's intelligence.
Letting the AI do its thing.
To a large extent, yes. And then personalized advertising is really about using that richer, more granular data-specific interests in market signals, life events, to connect with truly relevant audiences showing clear intent. So really at its core, how audience targeting works now is by harnessing this vast amount of data from multiple sources. Search queries, browsing behavior across millions of sites, online interest, app usage, even those inferred offline actions we mentioned.
All feeding into the system.
Right. Google processes all this to create very specific dynamic audience segments, and advertisers can then use these segments. It lets you target users not just by who they are demographically, but by their likelihood to engage with certain products or services based on the recent digital footprint. When you combine your own customer match data, the custom segments you build, and Google's insights, well, you get incredibly precise targeting.
Which should mean better results.
It dramatically improves ad relevance and boosts conversion chances. It's a fundamental shift, moving from broad demographics to deep intent.
That's a really crucial distinction. And just a quick practical note, if someone does want more control, maybe for a very niche campaign, they can turn off audience expansion in the settings, right?
Yes, that's correct. You can limit targeting strictly to the audiences you define by disabling optimized targeting or audience expansion features, depending on the campaign type. That gives you tighter control if needed.
Good to know. Now, navigating all these complex, fast-moving changes, it really requires true expertise to turn these tools into actual business growth. And this seems like exactly where a partner like 8expert comes in.
Absolutely. 8expert has, that decade of hands-on experience in online marketing and web development. Our entire focus is driving measurable conversions for clients. And in this landscape, our innovative AI solutions are really central. We use AI for intelligent customer targeting, crafting personalized marketing campaigns, providing advanced analytics, insights that go way beyond standard reports.
So using AI to leverage these new capabilities.
Precisely. And our approach is deeply data-driven. We combine your past client data with competitor analysis, market trends, building strategies tailored specifically for you, especially here in the Los Angeles market. We're constantly optimizing solutions, whether you're aiming for customers in Woodland Hills, Burbank, Tarzana, Calabasas, wherever in the area.
And you mentioned insights.
Yes, real-time insights are critical. We provide live tracking and reporting across all channels: social media, email, paid ads, website analytics. This gives our clients a complete picture, lets them make immediate data-driven decisions to maximize ROI. And for boosting visibility, our precise copywriting services meet Google's algorithm needs with the right keywords, helping clients rank higher. We aim to turn these complex changes into a competitive advantage for our clients.
And it's definitely worth mentioning that Sam Ashrafi, the co-founder of 8expert, who's an expert in Google Ads, SEO, content marketing, AI, he actually authored the article that formed the basis for this deep dive. His insights are really shaping how businesses approach this.
Yeah, embracing these shifts in Google Ads, targeting through tools like Performance Max, custom segments, customer match, that's undoubtedly key now. It's about delivering personalized advertising effectively. This modern approach makes sure your ad budget works harder, brings in more qualified leads, and ultimately higher conversions, optimizing for impact.
So as this digital landscape keeps evolving so quickly, the real question isn't just what the new tools are anymore, is it? It's more about how you can continuously adapt your own strategy to make sure you're always connecting with the right people at the right moment for your business. What will your next step be to stay ahead in this ever-changing world? And if you are in the Los Angeles area, perhaps Woodland Hills, Calabasas, Winnetka, Tarzana, Encino, Sherman Oaks, West Hills, Reseda, Burbank, or Van Nuys, and want expert guidance, you can learn more about how 8expert can help grow your business at 8expert.io.